Today we're going to be making Norwegian Bex cake with a big twist. Check this out. Now these are Frangipane layers with mandarin oranges and absolutely a fantastic summertime treat. Best served chilled, but room temperature will work. You guys just have to try this. Hope you stay tuned. Welcome to my simple honest kitchen. Let's get started with the recipe. So the first thing to do is we're going to cream our butter. I got 6 tablespoons of room temperature butter over here, and to that we're going to add half a cup of sugar, regular granulated sugar, and get your spatula and just cream it till it comes together. And then we're going to put our flavorings right on top of that. This is a very flavorful cake type of batter, gluten-free also. So let's put 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and we're also going to put a teaspoon of rum extract. Goes really good with the mandarins that we're going to put in a little bit later. Okay. Alright, and then we're going to put a half of a teaspoon of almond extract. This stuff is really potent. You can put more if you really like the flavor of it, but it's fairly strong. So just that. And then with your spatula, mix it all together. This way all the flavorings will be mixed in throughout the whole thing, so you don't have to worry about that part. And then we're going to put 4 egg yolks. Now this recipe uses 4 eggs, so for the egg yolks they go in a cake layer. Save your egg whites because we're going to use them for our meringue layer right on top. And mix them nice and good. Have a little bit of milk handy, milk or heavy cream, just in case comes out a little too thick. So just mix it together nice and good, just like so. This is kind of a more or less tender Frangipane cake layer at the bottom. We're going to use that as the cake layer instead of the filling. You're going to see it a little bit later. It comes out really nice. So over here I got a cup and 3/4 of almond flour. I got the fine ground variety, and 1/4 cup of corn starch. Dump them in there and then just bring it all together. So this is fairly good as it is. It's a little bit on the thick side, so I'm going to put my milk in there. I got a couple tablespoons of just regular milk and mix it all up. And this is going to form your cake layer for the bottom. Alright, so over here I like to use my the bottom of my broiler pan. Works out great for cookies, all kinds of stuff. So just dump everything right in the middle. And we're going to spread this out. Okay, so we got it, looks like about a 3/8 inch layer. So what you do now, it's gonna even out when it's in the oven, so don't stress out about it. We're gonna put I got over here a 15-ounce can of mandarins, and you can get whatever you guys like, and just put them in kind of all over. Try to cover the whole surface so everybody gets one in every bite. After you spread them all, and it's up to your liking, all around, just press them down, tap them down a little bit, just so they sink in, not all the way through, just a little bit, tap them down like that. So this layer is basically done. Let's move on to the next step of the process, the meringue layer. So I got over here the 4 egg whites from before, and another half a cup of sugar, plus I like to use some cream of tartar. You don't have to use it, but if you got it, you can use it, just about a 1/4 teaspoon of it. So just start fluffing it up. If you got a mixer, use a mixer. If you don't have any, have a whisk, buy one of these as thin as possible wire whisks. Okay, so whip them till you get up to stiff peaks. That should be good. Took a while. Got my exercise, spoke a little French. So, get back to our thing here. Maybe clean your spatula a little bit. There we go. So what we do now, dump the whole thing right on top. And this is gonna bake in a 325 oven. Takes about 25 minutes, 20 to 25 minutes. Depends on how hot your oven burns. The meringue layer is gonna get nice and a little toasty on top, a little brown color to it. And since the Frangipane layer is not very thick, it's gonna bake at the same time. Make sure you don't leave any of this good stuff behind. So that's pretty much it, and I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's done. Okay, so here's our Frangipane best cake, Norwegian inspired. So came out of the oven about an hour ago, let it cool, brown nicely on the crust. So what we're gonna do now is just cut it right in half, just like so, and then get yourself a pair of scissors and cut the paper over here in half. That's gonna make your life a lot easier. Then we're gonna go ahead and see, I think this is a little bigger piece, so as you can see, beautiful. So just put one of these pieces on the bottom, just like so. You can transfer it to a plate if you wish. And this piece we're gonna scoot. Since it's so tender, just gonna be a little gentle with it as we scoot it right on top of the other piece, just like so. You can arrange it a little better, but here it is. Beautiful, tender, full of flavor. I hope you guys give it a shot.